Hello viewers and welcome to Newsm TV. I am Makanaka Masenge. My story is making the headlines. Mnangagwa snubbing Dzamaras family in the courts. Farmer challenges banning of private maize sales in business. Fragmented business representative organizations confusion rattles government. In sports, Netball World Cup, Gems lose to Malawi Queens. News in greater detail. President Emmerson Mnangagwa is ignoring disappeared journalist cum activist Itai Dzamara's family despite their efforts to meet him in a bid to seek closure 4 years after he was allegedly abducted by suspected state security agents from Harare's Glenview 7 suburb. In 2016, Mnangagwa, then vice president, assured the international community while in Geneva, Switzerland, when he appeared before the Universal Periodic Review, in that government was doing everything possible to find Dzamara or explain his disappearance. However, according to Itai's brother, Patson, the Dzamara family has been trying to meet the president, Mnangagwa, in a bid to push investigations into his disappearance, but all efforts have hit a brick wall. The fierce critic of former President Robert Mugabe, Dzamara, staged numerous one-man demonstrations in Harare, submitted a petition to the then president's office demanding that he stepped down, was bashed by police on many occasions before his unceremonious abduction. He has not been heard from since March 2015. Mnangagwa was acting president on the day Dzamara disappeared, and former cabinet minister Jonathan Moyo claims the ZANU-PF leader has a good idea of what happened. Ministry of Defense and War Veterans officials in the last financial year failed to account for some $3.8 million according to Auditor General Mildred Chiri's recent report on the War Veterans 2017 Fund. Payment vouchers for education assistance, funeral assistance, and health totaling to $3,848,402 were not provided amid fears the funds could have been abused, misappropriation, or dual payments made. Chiri's 2018 audit report has exposed hundreds of cases of mismanagement in state-run institutions, resulting in millions being unaccounted for at a time the country is said to lose close to $1 billion each year to corruption. Zimbabwe's mining sector has recorded a slump in the production of key minerals such as gold and diamonds because of the current power outages and foreign currency shortages an annual gathering of major players in the industry has had. Speaking at the ongoing 24th edition of Mining, Engineering and Transport in Bulawayo on Thursday, Zimbabwe National Chamber of Mines President Elizabeth Nerwande bemoaned the performance of the mining sector for the first 5 months of 2019. Nerwande said the performance of the mining sector during the first 5 months of 2019 was not encouraging, with the majority of key minerals recording output declines compared to the same period in 2018. The most affected minerals were gold with a 19% drop, diamond 46%, and coal production went down 19%. Power shortages in the country have had a negative effect in business operations as well as many productive operations nationwide. In the courts, government will have to defend its decision to confine the sale of maize to the Grain Marketing Board after two farmers, Alan Markham and Clever Rambanapasi, approached the High Court contesting the move. Markham is a philanthropist who buys and sells maize in communities to support many charities, while Rambanapasi is a Murewa communal farmer who runs a small pig production and buys maize from rural communities in the same district. The Statutory Instrument 145 of 2019, published last week, bans the transportation of more than 5 bags of maize except when making deliveries to the government's run Grain Marketing Board. The two argue that the statutory instrument violates the Constitution, which protects the right to freedom of profession and trade or occupation. The case is still pending Splintered business organizations are hampering effective representation and dialogue between government and key players in the economy, Industry Minister Mnangagwa has said. Government has raised concerns over the confusion being caused by the existence of numerous business member organizations. Ndlovu told newszimbabwe.com in an interview recently that there is need for the numerous business organizations to come together and form an apex body that represents their interests in interactions with government. The industry minister said most distortions on information between government and business are caused by briefcase business organizations that do not have any membership but have access to authorities. We are taking a short break. We'll be back soon.
Many people have been asking me how did I manage it, because they could see that everything was there, everything was just happening, things were being paid. So I've told people that it was through Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. So I would advise everyone to join this Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Their policy is good because it took all the weight off my shoulders.
We end with sports. Zimbabwe suffered their third defeat in 6 outings at the ongoing Netball World Cup after going down 43-59 to Malawi in an All-African Group F match at the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool, England. Malawi's victory meant they secured third place in Group F ahead of the Gems, who have now won 3 and lost 3 of the matches they have played at the global showcase. Zimbabwe's northern neighbors will now play the 4th-placed finishers in Group G to determine who will play off for 5th place, while Zimbabwe will play the winner between Uganda and Jamaica in the play-off for 7th place. The Gems, whose impressive performances despite their limited resources have captured the imagination of the whole nation and beyond, registered victories over Sri Lanka, Northern Ireland, and Barbados, while their losses came against reigning world champions Australia, New Zealand, and Malawi. Reporting for newszimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. For this and more stories, visit our website www.newszimbabwe.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News and TV.